Hello, everybody. My name is Jerry Weathers. Welcome back to the Weathers Media Podcast. Lots of stuff happening. I am back with Aaron Ament. Hello, Aaron.
Correct. Hello.
Very happy to have you back on the program, buddy.
Just wish I was in studios to make things a lot easier. But so.
Same, bud.
How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm actually feeling a lot better. I'm actually kind of surprised. I haven't been feeling very good for the past few days, but
Yeah, well, good thing you're feeling. We can hang out again, so.
yeah, man. Definitely next week.
Yeah.
I'll have you in studio for the podcast.
Awesome.
But this week, before we go on to next week, this week, I was listening to a podcast called Modern Horrors. Very good. It's about horror movies. I like the podcast a lot.
Well, I do like horror movies, so that should be a good listen for me.
Oh man, it's great, dude. It's amazing.
Nice. I'll definitely have to check it out.
Oh yeah, dude, it's on Spotify, man. Definitely go check it out.
Podcasts on Spotify.
Yeah.
Art of Wrestling, Something to Wrestle With. Sincast.
You got the Sincast is amazing.
Last night I watched Something Else to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard and Conrad Thompson on the network, and I gotta say it was pretty good. So yeah, I'm one episode in right now.
That's fine.
I fell asleep during episode 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this week on the Weathers Media Podcast, we're going to talk about a few different things. We're going to start off with the Nosferatu remake. If for those of you who don't know, Nosferatu was the 1922 the first ever vampire movie ever put to film.
Yeah.
One of the most influential movies of all time, and it's getting a remake.
Ooh. I haven't seen the original, so I don't know. Well, I know a little bit about it, but I don't know too much about it because we weren't from that time. So
I mean, it's in it like any vampire movie except he has big ears and he looks deformed and whatever else.
Yeah. Well, he is seen on SpongeBob, so that's all I know of him.
Right. Yeah. So this movie, the original Nosferatu, is almost 100 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Crazy. I haven't really saw anything about it. The episode I listened to was from a while ago, so we're gonna probably look that up later. But if you were casting this Nosferatu remake, who would you put as the main character, Nosferatu?
That's a tough one because there's so many great method actors out there that can play the part.
That is true.
See, that's like picking my favorite submission hold. you can't determine that.
That's true.
Honestly, if Heath Ledger was still alive, he would be a good pick.
Oh, no doubt at all. I would definitely pick Heath Ledger if I could.
Yeah.
Maybe Ryan Reynolds. I think he'd be a good Nosferatu.
I mean, he's already played a good deformed character in Deadpool.
True.
See, I don't know. That's tough. Ryan Reynolds is a great actor.
That he is. Honestly, it is. It is really hard to pick that, but. Anyway. So that is a part of the news. I don't really know if that is still gonna happen or what, but we'll just have to find out. When it hopefully it happens, I'm kind of interested to see who they pick for Nosferatu. Honestly.
Yeah. Also, speaking of movies, Venom is the number one world.
Yeah,
Insane.
I haven't heard good things about that though.
I haven't either. Like I've heard things about they ruined they like when filming they cut the best scenes out, and I'm like, well, you know, that opening day. So I mean,
Yeah.
I still we still got to see it for ourselves. Because
Oh, yeah.
I honestly think it's going to be a great movie. It's Venom.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really have Venom without Spider-Man, though. That's kind of, why I didn't do
Yeah,
why people don't like it, because not Spider-Man isn't a part of the origin, which in the comic books he is.
But I mean, they might incorporate Spider-Man later, or maybe make another Spider-Man movie and incorporate Venom. You know, it just takes time.
Well, what Marvel should do, they should buy the rights for Venom and put him in the cinematic universe. That's what they should do.
I agree.
Buy the rights to Venom and Carnage, since that they don't have either of the rights. Buy both of those rights, put them in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Everything will be fine.
Yeah. I just wanted to point that out. That Venom is the number one movie in the world right now. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah,
Since we were talking about movies.
Honestly, I am very happy that it is.
Same.
But on to a little sadder news. Paul Allen, the owner of the Seattle Seahawks, has passed away the other day.
Oh, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, really sad. Don't like people to die.
No.
So
It's
hopefully,
life.
I had NFL marked down here, but I can't for the life of me remember why.
Did anything? Oh, what about the guy that got banned from Patriots games?
No, that's not it.
No. Or there's a fan that is banned for life, I think.
Isn't that the guy that threw the beer?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I didn't. That's not why I had NFL down here. I can't remember why.
Lions, maybe something about the Lions.
Well, the Lions has been pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with their season so far.
Same.
They're playing hard.
Yeah, like the scores and the outcomes are obviously stupid and terrible, but their play during the games is
they're playing to the whistle, which I really.
They're not quitting before like they used to in years past. They're playing. Sometimes they're even playing past the whistle.
Yeah, that hurts us too sometimes.
It does, but you know what? That dedication.
Yeah.
Dedication.
I agree. I think Matt Patricia really kicked our guys' asses. Kicked them in the ass and say, "Hey, this is our season. I know, your past coaches have said that before, but you're really showing that it's our season.
Right.
It's our year." I think they're going to go to Super Bowl and slip. They seem to be like a first half season team. Like they play well in the first half of the season, and then the rest of the season they just completely. I don't know what happens. It's weird.
But for people who don't know, I am going down to a Lions game on October 28th, so coming up here in the next couple weeks. That's going to be fun. I cannot wait.
It's the Seahawks, correct?
Yes.
That's against Seattle.
Yep. Actually, I was looking up the tickets because they usually send them to my email. So I couldn't find them, so I looked them up on Ticketmaster, and they had that QR code, so you can just scroll up through the tickets, and they can scan each QR code.
That's awesome.
I know, right?
The things technology does for us nowadays, it's amazing.
I agree. Sorry for coughing.
The only things that really require physical tickets or concerts. Yeah, they do have the digital, tickets on for concerts and stuff, but I feel like that's all they, for physical tickets.
Well, that and WWE shows, I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Because I bought WWE tickets before, and they come as physical tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even for concerts and stuff, they have the QR codes and stuff, so.
Yeah.
But I like that a lot better than trying to like print them out on a computer. So let's talk about something really, really awesome that happened. We're recording this on the 17th. Last night, SmackDown 1000.
Yeah, it was interesting. Just
Do you want to go through the whole card, or do you just want to talk about what, like the highlights?
We can go through the card and then the highlights, however you want to do it.
All right.
I myself wasn't too impressed with SmackDown 1000. Honestly.
Really?
I was a little disappointed.
I wasn't. I liked it. I enjoyed all of it.
I wish it was 3 hours long, so that way, segments could have been longer, more matches, because it just felt like watching a regular SmackDown show. It didn't really feel celebratory, but I mean, the matches were okay. They weren't.
See, now I'm probably gonna get some hate for this. I agreed to a point. I agree it should have been 3 hours long, but I felt that Big Show feel, like we're actually like, because you have Evolution and Rey Mysterio's return, which was huge.
Big Show returning.
Big Show returning and turning heel again.
God damn. Big Show heel turning. Woo. I have a weak woo.
Oh, and Edge returning for the Cutting Edge.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot.
That was probably one of my favorite moments of the night was the Cutting Edge and then the Evolution segment. I really did not enjoy the Rey Mysterio match. It didn't exceed my expectations like it should have.
Really?
Yeah. It's not Rey's fault. I blame Shinsuke. Honestly.
I don't blame either. I liked that match, if I'm being honest.
I liked the match. I just didn't feel like it was worthy of SmackDown 1000. Just saying. I'm gonna get like caned for the Sandman style.
Yeah, you are.
I know it.
You are.
It's coming.
I'm gonna go to your house and bring a Singapore cane.
Jesus.
Cane the fuck out of you.
God damn it.
You fucking
I'm ready.
bitch.
I'll be waiting.
I'll do it when you're sleeping.
Let's what was the first match? Was it?
I don't know what the first match was, but the first segment was Truth TV.
Truth. And then Stephanie comes out.
Yep.
Shane comes out, and then Vince comes out and says, "Let's have a dance break." Like, what?
Yeah.
Vince with the thing, I enjoyed it, but it just, I don't know, I felt not too entertaining, I guess, because, Vince is not supposed to be a face, he's supposed to be the heel, he's supposed to be the boss.
But he is a heel. He is a face. He's been a face for a while.
Yeah, I know, but he's much more better as a heel, and it works for him, especially with the Mr. McMahon character. So.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He was himself. He wasn't the character.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. But,
I
it just...
absolutely loved it. Especially the 3 dance breaks.
Of course you did, because you're in our truth mark.
Hey man, Truth, Carmella, they're great together,
Your Mela is money bullshit.
Dude, Mela is money. Shut the fuck up.
Then if Mela's money, then shouldn't she be champion? I mean,
why do you gotta be a bitch all the time?
Just saying.
No, you're not just saying.
I mean, she never missed women's. Or actually, no, James Ellsworth was the first.
Shut up.
Money in the Bank.
Shut up. Just shut up.
It's in the record books. Who was the one that grabbed the briefcase at Money in the Bank? James Ellsworth.
I'm so done with you.
Okay, and then the first match was what?
I don't know. I can't get this to work.
Oh, was it? Hold on, I'm trying to... It wasn't Miz and Rusev. Was it... Oh, wasn't it... Oh, it was AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan versus the Usos.
Yes.
That was the first match.
Yes.
With a victory? Wow. I
kind of thought that the Calf Crusher Yes Lock combination was going to be the ending of the match. But it wasn't. I was very surprised that it wasn't too. I just like...
Yeah. Isn't it funny?
You're kind of cutting out. Aaron.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I know. Podcast yet? Isn't it funny that I predict 18 champions?
Alright, well that was not better.
How's that?
I mean, you sound fine. It's like you cut out though.
Oh, yeah. This phone. I don't know. I predicted new tag champions.
Yes, and you won.
Damn right. Imagine if we would have done a punishment prediction for SmackDown 1000.
It's not a pay-per-view.
I'm just saying I would have won regardless.
But we wouldn't be able to have a punishment for it. I said all the punishments already.
Yeah, I know. I know you did.
So it'd just be like for fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's some even bigger news in SmackDown 1000. Bullet Club might leave New Japan and go to WWE.
Yeah.
I seriously hope that
honestly,
they do.
I want to see Cody take the title from Styles.
That would be amazing.
So that means Styles would have to win a crown jewel, if they crown jewel. That's the thing. It doesn't seem like they're not going to cancel it, but it's still possible.
Well, we will get to that later in the show, but I don't know, man. I want Bullet Club to come in and just wreck every single show they have.
Yeah.
They wreck Raw, they wreck SmackDown, they wreck NXT, they wreck 205 Live, they just wreck everybody.
What about NXT UK with Marty Scurll?
Yeah, that could probably work.
Honestly, I think signing Marty Scurll to NXT UK, would be a good pick. But, will it benefit him?
No. Because they all need to be together.
True.
Because if they're not all together, then it wouldn't work.
Correct.
But yeah, they're all their contracts are up at, I think that after Wrestle Kingdom.
I think so.
And
unless they'll expire earlier.
No, I think because they all expire around the same time, and I think it's all around Wrestle Kingdom at the beginning of January.
So okay, so if Bullet Club's coming to WWE, will Cody still keep the NWA?
No,
Have Cody have him be WWE champion,
can you say that again?
or I said you don't think they'll have Cody keep the NWA title and have him be WWE champion same time?
WWE doesn't want to work with the NWA.
That's true.
I mean, it is kind of a dead brand at this point.
Yeah, like
But no, I think that if you want to bring Bullet Club in, you have to bring them all in at once, put them on the same, not probably just have them just destroy everybody. That's how you get them over. Turn them heel. And anything you want to add to that?
is that better?
Yeah, like the problem isn't the volume; it's that you can't. They could keep cutting out.
Oh, like I said, that could we see Styles, Gallows, Anderson, and Balor rejoin Bullet Club?
I think it diluted a little bit if they did.
You think so?
Maybe if they all joined up together, and like went against Bullet Club, maybe that'd be pretty cool. Maybe throw Adam Cole in there a couple
We
times.
could do that. Bring Adam Cole in.
Yeah, have him come in and and team with the Club and Balor. Balor Club. There you go. Balor Club versus Bullet Club.
Five with Cole.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to Roman Reigns. This is gonna be where everyone stops listening. If anyone listened. Oh man.
Nothing say we did. Talk about Reigns and say we did.
No, we have to talk about Reigns.
Do we have to discuss? He's born. Deal. Bam. Change the subject.
Oh, come on. It's on the schedule. Let's just do it.
Come on. You sound like Dave Meltzer.
Look, okay. We've talked about this before, okay? Roman Reigns is a good wrestler. He just needs to change his Superman.
Okay, Mini Meltzer.
Hey, you shut up.
I'm not the one marking out for Meltzer.
No one's saying. I'm not even talking about Meltzer. You are.
Yeah, but you're basically acting like Meltzer with Reigns.
No, because I didn't say that you shouldn't hate him. You should definitely hate him for the way he's being pushed. But it doesn't mean he's a bad wrestler. It just means he needs to stop being pushed so hard. That's really that's the criticism we all have. He's being pushed too hard and no one wants it.
Yeah. No one ever did. Even before.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Like, everyone thinks that we all hate Reigns because he's like a bad wrestler, but he's not a bad wrestler. He just needs to stop being pushed. Like I hate to say that, but the thing is, he's being pushed too hard down our throats, and it needs to stop right now. Okay.
And but started to love Cena and not hate him. Unlike Reigns, you know.
But I don't love either of them.
I don't either.
I mean, that's all I really have to say about Reigns. This is getting really unbearable because you keep cutting out, and I'm getting a little pissed off. Sucks. Next week will be a lot better. He'll be in the studio, I promise. But first, before we move on, let's do a little. I gotta do a little ad first. Is that okay with you? I'm gonna take that silence as a yes. I have a friend who is a rapper. Not surprising. I always hang around rappers. If you want to hear some good rap, go on to SoundCloud, look up Mo Stacks, Mo Problems. It's by my good friend Mo Stacks. It's his debut. I like those songs a lot. I like his album. I like his flow. He is a very good. He's a good rapper. I like it. So if you want good music and with a good flow, good beats, go on SoundCloud. Look up Mo Stacks, Mo Problems by Mo Stacks. That's the end of the ad. Alright, let's get back to this.
Good save right there.
Alright. So, we're going to move on to Khabib. I don't know how to say his last name, unfortunately.
Just say Khabib.
Yep, Khabib. Khabib, whatever his last name is, he might leave UFC. Did you know what he did at all?
Yeah, after his fight with McGregor, he decided to attack McGregor's team.
Yes.
Ran and drop kicked him like Shaggy did to Fred Durst.
Yeah. So, a couple of Khabib's friends, a couple of guys from his team, they went into the octagon and tried to beat up McGregor after the fight. Also, Dana White, the president of the UFC, he suspended indefinitely one of the guys, and Khabib got very upset.
Okay. Shit. And the rumored innuendo. Conrad Thompson.
Gimmick infringement.
Yeah, he's challenging Mayweather. So he's doing what Conor did. You know?
Yeah, but
he's just gonna get his ass whipped by Mayweather. Who honestly can beat Floyd Mayweather?
I mean, McGregor did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Mayweather won.
Yeah, because they do boxing stupid.
Mayweather's still undefeated, that's the thing.
No way. I don't believe that for
Yes.
one bit. No.
Mayweather defeated me.
No, if it was a UFC fight, McGregor, if boxing was real, okay, boxing is obviously fixed, or else that wouldn't happen. If boxing was a real sport, McGregor would have won. What do you gotta say to that? Nothing, because you know I'm right. That's it, dude. You know, Mayweather, I'm sure he paid off the judges, and he paid off the ref.
Have this win.
I don't like Mayweather. He's just too arrogant for my taste. And he's not even really that good of a boxer. I'm surprised he's undefeated. I mean, he sucks compared to his dad. Sorry, all those McGregor lovers, or Mayweather lovers. He sucks, man.
So does McGregor.
You suck.
You actually like Conor McGregor?
Yeah, I do.
What? Oh God, you're just like your cousin.
Well, I also don't watch UFC that much. Or at all, really.
You drool all over.
You know, right now, I'm really happy you're cutting out, because if you didn't, I would have to walk to your house and beat you. Beat you right now.
What's stopping you? You probably could walk to Kingsley. It's not that far of a walk. Kind of.
Yeah, well, unlike you, I actually have other stuff to do. Ooh. Oh, in my head, that's like, it's like that video of the guys like trying to rap, and then like he doesn't really say anything that bad, but all the crowd in the back just, oh my god, you know. That's how it is in my head right now. I just got a sick burn on you.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna go on to Crown Jewel now. Anything bad you have to say about Crown Jewel? Well, let me say it for you, okay? Crown Jewel should not happen at all. If it does happen, what?
Your thing. You said Crown son of a.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, said something about Crown Jewel.
Yeah, Crown Jewel shouldn't happen.
God damn. Honestly, I really don't want it to happen.
It shouldn't happen. There's no reason for it to happen anymore.
If it does, they should relocate it.
I mean, they're gonna be in England, so why not just move it there for the day before their tapings?
Right? Like, that would make the most sense. Like,
oh God, I'm dying. Yeah, it should, because there's no reason to do it in Riyadh anymore after all that stuff went down. And
I mean, the Greatest Royal Rumble was alright too. I mean, and that was in Saudi Arabia as well. But I feel they're returning to Saudi Arabia too soon.
It's not even that for me. It's the what happened.
Yeah, the journalist that was killed in Istanbul, Turkey.
Yeah. If I mean, honestly, if any other if like any other company went there, like any other American company, then they would pull out right away. WWE is not, and it's honestly, it's making me a little upset, because after all that happened, why not just move it somewhere else? I feel like I'm in that SpongeBob episode where Patrick's like, let's just take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
Exactly, like, they can just take a whole... Because they have the money to do it, they just don't want to.
Right, and I don't know why.
Which means putting risk for their superstars and their crew.
Yeah.
Because who knows what will happen, you know?
But, you know, as of right now, it's gonna happen, and they're gonna do it in Riyadh.
I just don't see the point of it.
Nobody does.
I mean, the match card is fine, but the location is a problem.
Right, I agree.
Because it looks like a great card.
It looks like an amazing card.
With the destruction? I mean...
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of big pay-per-views, did you see what they're gonna do for Evolution?
No, I did not.
Women's Battle Royal.
Huh.
They ran out of ideas for their women for matches, so they're just gonna throw them in a Battle Royal.
Why? Where are you going?
I would also like to point out that I'm still excited for Evolution. I just think it's stupid they throw women in a Battle Royal.
Hold on. If I wasn't worried, I wouldn't ask where you were going. Stop.
And it's going to take a break, and so are we. Starting here's another ad for you real quick. Starting January 1st, 2019, you will be able to buy Weathers Media Podcast shirts. More details will be revealed in the upcoming weeks. Ad over. And welcome back from the ad. I should probably just officially announce this I don't think Aaron saw it yet, so. Aaron, do you want to hear the big news?
I do.
Starting January 1st, 2019, everyone can start buying Weathers Media Podcast shirts.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm getting a prototype next Wednesday, and I will be buying a few shirts and selling them.
Awesome. I know it's just. Could we possibly see TCP shirts as well?
Maybe. But yeah, so huge announcement. They're selling for $5 each. It's not too bad.
No, that's a reasonable price.
And maybe February we can get some TCBW shirts in there too.
Hell yeah, sweet.
So I will be setting up a store for Weathers Media, and we'll be selling all our shirts through there. More details will be revealed here in the next few weeks.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to say?
No. Should we discuss about November?
I mean, TBW versus DSW, November 4th, November 3rd.
November 2nd through the 4th. Some good matches are going to happen.
Yes, and this is going to be an annual thing, wrestling weekend.
Yes.
In Woodstock, Georgia.
Yeah.
And next year we will be down there having a show.
Yes.
Wrestling Weekend 2019, TCBW will be down there.
Yes.
Lots and lots of details about that will come out later. Also, anyway, so go subscribe to TBW. Be on the lookout for our shirts coming out starting January 1st, New Year's Day.
Yes.
And for Aaron Ament, I'm Jared Weathers, and I'm just too sweet. Anyway, guys, we will see you next week. And Aaron will be live in studio.
Oh man, I've got a lot to talk about.
Next week we will be discussing women and why they're great. Isn't that right?
something in November that I will discuss.
Alright, guys, we'll see you later. We just hit 40 minutes, so goodbye.